any short rate of market is gonna continue. Let's say market is gonna drop because I have this decision point. So as long as I have this one, I see where market run this area. This is why I told you guys, wait for this. I think is on in the Telegram group, if I'm not mistaken, because I did share this chart where I said, what is that area? Was this one? You see, I said wait for this. Guys, 1 minute. I'm just busy. I'll check it. They give me like 5 minutes. I'll check it. 5 minutes. I'll check it. So when you see what I said, okay, guys, please wait for this. What does it mean? I wanted you guys to take a reduced risk entry. And this is what ended up happening. Market come. What is this? This is what we call a demand area. We expected market to buy from here and go to the upside, but market did not buy. Market returned to come and fill that area. We fill the area, then we go to the downside. That is how I do. That is how I look at my stock. So before I take,
thank you.
Yeah, I have to see something that is making sense so that I can be able. And I think gold is selling. Huh? Okay, since we took out, yeah. Yes, guys. Any other question? I think someone asked about liquidity, something like that. Yeah, liquidity. I look at liquidity before I check. Let's say if I was not in a Zoom session, this one's supposed to be my entry. Why my entry is because I saw this one. That's that. First, I'm not even in the mood of trading today. Even the gold I took was just a small entry. The only thing that I took a big, like a powerful entry and a big lot was USA 30 from here. Then when it get, I think somewhere here, no, when we took out this low, I closed almost 80% of my position. I'm just holding a small lot. But at the same time, I have again another entry. I have multiple entry on these things. So I have entry here. And I have the most powerful entry ever that I ever took in my life. It's the one that I took, the one I took here. That is the one I'm still holding because I have an entry here. You can see even here. This was a very powerful entry. I think I did explain about it already, how I took the entry from there. Then we end up refining and try to understand what was happening inside all this zone. It was on H4, if I'm not mistaken. You see? Then market did something like this, touch, then we fly. We are done. Then if you wait for a break of structure, you wait for the break of structure. Then if you remember, guys, I took again this entry. Then we went to the upside. This one was based, I think, on M30. I don't know why I'm using M30 a lot these days. So I don't know why I'm using M30. M30 is giving me some nice price action. This is why I took USA 30 from here. Was asking when it ran liquidity, do you want it to mitigate a zone before you consider it as a zone? When now, the only thing that is, let's say, what happened in this case, let me give you a typical example. You see like this one, the one that's happening here. In case where market maybe is going to try to come to the downside, this is going to be my zone. Then this is where I'm going to refine. Let's say I'm going to refine until the rejection block, because this is the one that took this liquidity, because we ran this liquidity. And when we break a significant high, let's say like the way we break here, and this zone is going to be the zone that I'm going to monitor in case markets come to the downside. Because sometimes you're going to wait for zone like this, then market doesn't come, market just do something like here. Let's say market do something like this. Then fly. They come and fill here, then they go without coming to the downside. Market always done that. So there is a lot on how you need to take a trade and how you need to consider most of the stuff before you take your trade. And this is what I did from here, because there is no magic what I did here. I show you guys already on H4, we have that zone on H4. We have all this low, the liquidity, because so many people been buying, let's say, buying from here. Then what I was waiting was marketers to come and run all this low so that I can take my trade. This is why you see I keep on holding this, because I'm targeting the higher time frame. I'm targeting the higher time frame. If we can push more and maybe run this area, I'll be happy to see that to happen. So far, if you check, we have again you see this area. Market never mitigate the higher time frame. Market never mitigate the higher time frame point of interest. In case we drop to the downside, after the break of this area, we're gonna see, I don't know, maybe it depends on them what they'll do, because this is a swing high. If market can break this swing high, in case something happen, maybe, I don't know, maybe India and Pakistan, they start fighting again. So it's gonna be like this. Jarvi, don't kill me, man. I'm just joking. So then we're gonna see another thing to the downside. Or if Russia continue doing this stuff, then we're gonna see something here for us to do it, to take over. This is what I'm gonna look, because this is the higher time frame point of interest. In case market come to the downside, let's say even this candlestick, if it decide to come here, this is gonna be the zone that I'm going to monitor for me to be able to take the buy. Then if I take this buy from here, this buy is not gonna stop until we take out this high. So this is, in terms of higher time frame, this is what I'm looking, and this is my plan. Any other question? Good people, talk. Bro, you know, when it comes to the fundamental, okay, guys that we don't know, Kevin asked me, do you consider fundamental aspect on indices? Yesterday, I was talking to someone. He's one of the traders in back home in my country. The guy was telling me he's also trading indices. He sent me a link of something called WGC, something like that. It's like Bloomberg. So that things you pay money, you select the things that you want to monitor, then they're going to give you notification about them. Let's say they give you, like maybe today, a few days ago, they said Elon Musk purchased Twitter, like 9% of Twitter, of share on Twitter. When he purchased that one, already when we come to NASDAQ was just flying. That I think was before yesterday. NASDAQ was just flying because of that news only. NASDAQ started flying already. You see, so when we have that thing is going to help you on how? It's going to help you to understand what is the fundamental telling you a day. What is that fundamental is telling you? Let's say they tell you maybe Apple, they sell more stuff. You know already NASDAQ is going to increase. You know already NASDAQ is gonna buy. Let's say maybe these things of the whole that is happening right now. If it against everything that is happening, you're gonna see maybe USA it is gonna crash. This thing is going to be done. But more special, I can tell myself, I'm more technical analysis than looking for the fundamental. But for my own good, I have to start looking at fundamentals since I want to trade USA 30. So I need to understand what is happening in all this stuff. That is what I need to understand. But I don't know why. Yesterday I was looking at the news. They says Russia says they're gonna put ruby. I don't know, ruby, whatever name it is, inside gold. So then in the gold, but there's still gold is still stuck. So I don't know what is happening. Why not push? And when you get the question about the fundamental, what the fundamental is telling you, then you come and look, is the market approaching any significant area or whatever? You see like what happened yesterday, I think before yesterday, on FOMC, whatever. You see, I saw people been buying. I saw people buying USA 30. When was that again? Before yesterday? It was Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Wednesday somewhere there. I think it must be this one here. Market bought, then, no, it was this one. This was the news. Do you see what happened now? They went to the, no, this one, I'm sure, if I'm not mistaken, it was later on around 18 my time. It went to the upside, people, they like that they are buying, then market end up selling and whatever. So me, when it comes to the news, I don't even follow them. I always call news as a scam, because news is gonna, let's say we have this area, example, we have this area. This is why they wanna come and mitigate. When news come in, according to my technical analysis, me, I understand that market has to come here. That is what I understand, market has to come in. Then I know I have my liquidity, I have everything. I'm just gonna wait for it to come in. But what most of the people they do, they want to buy all the way to the upside until this area. Maybe some people they'll jump, next minute they kick them out. So it's different maybe from my way I look at it and the way other people they look at it. And most people don't focus on the news and stuff. Even if there is a news, I always wait for 30 minutes after so that I can come in the market to come and collect liquidity for everyone. And Jarvis said for WGC or Bloomberg, you need to pay, I think, 200, something like that. Okay, bro, you can ask me a question, bro, a quick question. Do you have a session indicator on your chart? The session indicator I have is this one. I don't even know if you see it properly. One is age session, high, low, and whatever. Let me remove that one. So this is the one on top doesn't have a line in between. And the one down, it has a line in between. Okay, my Asian range starts from around because I'm using New York time, UTC -4. So this one, it starts around, I can say 6 p.m. It is 6 p.m. until, this one is not showing properly. Let me show the other one. So it's 6 p.m. until 00 midnight. That is what I do. And before that, I have a time that I take the entry. One time I need to take the entry first. I think you guys can write this down. Is 3:30, 1:30. Then I have 2:30. Then I have 3. Then I think I'll check another entry around 10:30 somewhere there. So this is the time I look when I want to take the trade. I look at this time more for me to be able to take my trade. Because if you check here, this is before the Frankfurt open. Then Frankfurt open, let's say here, 1:30, I have to take this trade. Just backtest this thing, you're gonna see. 1:30 was here. Then we went Frankfurt open. Normally I wait after 30 minutes and then I'll see what is happening. So after that, I see market break structure. So the only thing I'm going to wait is gonna be if market is gonna come back. Now check London is this one, 30 minutes. We come to the downside to come and mitigate, let's say this area. This one also can be my entry, depending on how I look at the structure. If this time it's aligned with my structure point, this is when I'll take. It's not like because I have to take it like everywhere where I see them. No, I just have to follow if they're aligned with my perfect time. And this one, New York open. This is New York open. Then market trade to the downside. I think this one 9:30. You see 9:30 after we break structure. Then everyone is buying here. No, we are buying NICY open. We are going to the upside. Next minute, they come down. I like this one, 10:30. So 10:30, market will start reversing. Then when market is reversing, I know already this one always target the high of New York open. Or sometimes just gonna come target the London and whatever, then continue with the same direction. This is how I do my stuff like every single day. This is just 4:30. I don't even know why I took this trade. It's because it respects my zone. But it was not inside. Okay, it is inside the kill zone, but it was not exactly on the time that I look for me to take the trade. Let's say London starts from here until 5 is there. As you can check, this was the London. Then we have the Frankfurt, you see 3:30, you could check this one on 3:30. Then 2:30, where is it? Okay, 1:30 first for us to be able to take the trades. like somewhere here. You can take again there. Depend on how good is your psychology. Because some people, they believe for them to make money, marketers to show them is going to hold at the place. Then me, I believe I'll react to what market is telling me. Any question again, guys? Yeah, the time I mentioned they are on New York. All of them is UTC -4. That is New York time. All of them is New York. All of them is New York. I don't just like to use the South African time. Is Johannesburg. I don't like using it because I'm trying to avoid implications. Sometimes I end up forgetting what is the time where market is gonna buy or sell. Yes, guys, I think I'm gonna put the video on YouTube for everyone to get it from there. So if you wanna miss the trade, thanks guys, bro. Thanks a lot. So yes, family, this is how we do every single day. You see, I'm saying this thing is going to sell. You see, guys, after taking my TP, then we sold. This is how we do this every single day. There is no, it is what it is. Now someone is gonna ask me, how did you know that market is gonna come here with your TP? Let me show you guys how I knew market is gonna come there with my TP. So what I saw here was market run liquidity and break this low. This one become the inducement. What is the candlestick that caused all the manipulation? The candlestick that caused manipulation is this one. This is why I put my TP there. Don't you see that market just get to my TP straight and drop?
Yeah. Bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Just one thing that I remember those. I think we had a session last time when we were taking us. Remember the time you were taking us through the HLZ, the SPE and all those things. Yeah. So now, as price was moving up there, of course, I was even able to see the compression there. Then I was expecting a fall because, especially after taking out that liquidity, most of the times, of course, it's going to be compression. But again, if you look now to your left, that base which caused the manipulation, just like you've marked there. Yeah, so it's actually a very powerful setup there. Very powerful setup. And it's always like that.
Yes.
Very powerful setup.
But again, people they see
buying that compression is for the big boys like you.
You see this area, the way market was going. There was no momentum going to the upside. It shows already that these things, market is gonna drop. And if we drop, we have to target this area.
The safest TP.
Yeah, safest TP. That is what we need to target. Because this compression, it shows already that. And if you check, imagine guys, from this entry to this one, I made 59 pips. Imagine if I took this one again. This time I'm sitting in 40 already. Is this not 100 pips just in a day? In a space like maybe 2 hours, I'm sitting already in that. Is there anything that I'm going to look like to be crazy in a day like that? No, there's nothing like that. As long as you understand what is happening, what is going in the market, you know already what you're gonna do. The good part is that implement what you understand properly and respect them. That is the good part. Bro, I think the Asian range things, which session do you want? You say, can I share the session indicator? Yeah, is this one I said here? There is one is kill zone. Let me go to indicator. Maybe if you come to favorite, you're gonna see this is the one. One is Asian range and kill zone and session. So when you have them like this, after you put them, then you have to come to the settings. So that you can remove all this other stuff, because I remove all this other stuff. I can remove all this other stuff. Yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. Jarvi, these things kill. These things kill. As I said, man, it kill as I said. TP it and drop like nobody business.
Yeah, yeah.
As I said, man, it is what it is. If you check this my time frame, you see I have M15, I have M3, then I have this side I have M30. This is why I look at M30. Because when I do the intraday, I don't look for so many time frame. I just look for the small time frame and whatever. Yeah. And if you come to M30, you're gonna see this thing was even more powerful because of that candlestick. Even if you take the trade here, it's gonna be a small stop loss. It's gonna be, let's say, example here, what is gonna be, because the surface TP always be above the eye. That is why you have to put. This is like, what is that? 10 pips. That is 10. Even if you want, you can put it there. That is 8. You are done, man. This is how people, they need to understand that when you talk about the momentum, we mean this one. Delay in a momentum. The way market was going to the upside. Market was taking time to get up. So how do you know that market is going to sell from there? You just look, what is your PA? The most important things, guys, you can trade smart money concept. You can do whatever you want, but as long as you don't have a clear approach to the market, you smoke. It's like my bro, Jarvi. He knows a lot of stuff, but the only thing that he doesn't forget is about HLZ. Because I remember me and him, we learned HLZ. HLZ is the most easy strategy ever that you can learn and start making money. As long as you apply those logic of that guy, you are done, man. You are done. When market took liquidity, the only thing that you need to understand is about that what Michael explained, like the way I did here on USA 30. Let's say example, then this is a very typical example. These things are learning from Michael. Market took liquidity. If you know where market is mitigating from this eye, then you can take your trade. Or you can wait for market to come and fill this inefficient price. Then here you take a trade without even a break of structure. You can take a trade from there. This is what we do. Yeah, me, Jarvi, the one I do, like, let's say in terms of taking my point of interest, I use more about, what do you call, the SSR zone for Mansory. That things, I found it more powerful because that things, it has almost 40 video. Imagine 40, not 40 video. Let me check. I think I must have almost, let me check the one for SSR. Mansour. Oh, why is not opening? Mansour. Okay, guys, this is my stuff for Mansouri that I look at. And there is one I call SSR. SSR, I have all this video. And I'm going to eat them again today. Here they explain us. We know it's not English. I know people, they say, it's not English. How do you learn? Because I understand. You see? So this is the guy. This is the, so what do you guys see this? Is this not USA 30? Is this USA 30, guys?
Yeah, I'm set up. I'm set up.
You see, so no one can beat Mansouri and the HLZ. We can do anything that we want, but Mansouri, this guy, I respect him. I respect him a lot. I learned these things without understanding my language. Can you please share this file? Yes, go to the Telegram. You guys must learn how to use the button to check. If you come here and you write Mansouri. Oh, why am I typing there? You see, this is the one. All of them, they are here. I've already shared them. If you go to the group, this is the stuff. I share all the mentorship is here. All the mentorship. They are here. Just that they remove me from this group. I don't know why. I cannot access that group anymore. There is a lot of stuff on that group, but they remove me from this group. Maybe someone reports me that I'm trading myself. Yes, Mr. 11, whatever. I'm gonna share that things. Just I'll post all of them. Just when we are done right now, you're gonna see they're gonna be there. So this was a nice 40 pips just to make easy money. Entry is the most important, but exit point is also most important things. This is why you ask yourself, how did this guy knows market is gonna get here? That was the explanation. We ran the high, we took the low, we create an FTR, then market before it come here, it create a compression. Let me show you guys the compression. What is the compression? The compression is the one we call CPLQ. And I know my bro knows these things properly. This is the compression plus fake outs. This is the compression. Market is delaying going to the upside. So if you can check the guy, the way he's drawing them, so nice, guys. Nothing complicated. Compression plus fake out is a very powerful setup. Very powerful one.
Yeah.
And this is why you saw, I think my bro sent it yesterday. Let me check. My bro sent it yesterday. Even sent the chat yesterday. Fake out zone. This is the one people they call liquidity, whatever they call. What is the name again? Eco eyes. That is the one.
Eyes.
Yeah, or double top. And but the most important things as us SNR, SND trader, we want to see this line here. I think Jarvis also learned it. HRZ, it's called key, what do you call the name again? I forgot it. Key zone, whatever.
Key level. Key zone. Key level.
Key level, yeah. So me, I call it the. I like to use it as a SSR, the strong resistance stuff. Yeah. So this is what me I like, because you know me, I'm more into Mansori. Yes, I use everything I'm sharing with you guys in. Someone asked me about, do you apply the same things on indices? Bro, I was showing you in indices how I took this entry. If you're on the beginning, you understand that I took this entry because of the same thing. This zone here is the daily time frame, the supplier. Then I went to the low time frame to get my SSR. Yeah. Support, support, support. We break again. We clean break. We break here. What do you expect next? Even if market is gonna go to the upside, let's say market is gonna come here, but there is no way market is gonna miss this area. Market has to mitigate that area first. Why? Is because of this. Market was doing something like this. So there was no what you call a resistance on this area. So market has to come, create a resistance, drop, and maybe do something like this. Nowhere. That is one thing you need to put in your mindset. When you find something like this, just know that market is gonna come and react. If you check, this was support, support, break, they create a manipulation, they create another manipulation. So when market is coming, expect a sell from here first. This is just the big secret of refinement. Don't just refine blindly or just refining because in the name of refining. No, refine with something that makes sense. This is how we do. Yeah, so guys, we are here. You can talk. We are just trying our all best. Yo, gold, gold. There is nothing that make money like gold. If you don't trade USA 30, you don't trade gold. Just quit trading. Go look for 9 to 5. People are scaring of these things. More special USA 30. People don't even want to see it where it's passing. But there is also a way of taking this advanced entry. You know that, huh? Without break of structure. Just put your stop loss on top. This one only if you listen a lot to Mark Douglas. This is when you can be able to take this trade. If you don't listen to Mark Douglas, you're never gonna be able to take this trade. Because Mark Douglas tells us, we take a trade, we don't have to know if this area is going to hold. We just react to what market is saying. I take a trade here, and I put my stop loss above. There is one guy I know is trading. That guy, all his entry, I was asking myself, how is this guy taking the entry? I end up realizing that guy, let's say example, this block, the one is here. Me, I doubt to take this trade. That guy is gonna take an entry here. And he's gonna put his stop loss here. And he's making a lot of cash. Entry, there's an entry, and it's going with you to the upside. Me, I'm sitting, I'm saying, no, this one is going to act as a liquidity. Let me wait a bit. Then someone is come and show you an entry already. This is why I end up deciding from now on, I'm not a market maker. I'll take the trades where my mindset tell me, take the trade here. Then I take the trade there. That's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. Do you see inside that M15 candlestick, what is there on M5? And what is there on M3? And what is there on M2? Something is gonna make sense one day. It's gonna make sense one day. Do you see? This is a live things happen. Reaction already. M15 block. We can go to M3. You know what it is. So guys, today I'm not in the mood of trading. I've already collected my 50 pips. At least my day is okay. Now is my time for FIFA and eating. So you guys must wait for the video. It's gonna be on YouTube like in a few minutes for you guys to be able to take it from there and maybe download or whatever. Because this Telegram is gonna give us a bit of problem if you understand. Telegram is super slow. I don't understand what is happening. So thank guys for the support, and you guys must watch my YouTube. I think few days, like the way we are going, you're gonna see there'll be a button says join. Then from there you're gonna join. When you join there, just make sure that you are not my student. You are just a support of YouTube, and from there you get also the service, a private service from YouTube. It's gonna be a small amount, maybe $10, $20. You guys are billionaires, so you're gonna pay only $10, $20. Not gonna be a lot of cash. It's just maybe I'll try to do, let's say, what is my Discord? What is my Discord? What is it? Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm going to create a channel like this one where I put all my babies, what is happening. Maybe I'm gonna come with my chart breakdown, then I put there where people do. That is gonna be only for the people that they're gonna be part of the YouTube. Then I'm gonna call them to come this side where they'll come and see all my breakdown, all my trades, all my stuff. So they're gonna come here to look at all these things. And yeah, it is what it is. So when I take my trade, this is my Bitcoin, then yo. So guys, it is what it is. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you don't blow up. Make sure you don't provide liquidity. I love you guys. Enjoy your day.